Did you know that emotions are just feedback? Seriously, that's all they are, is beautiful feedback. Hi, I'm Karie Millspaugh, business and lifestyle coach, and I'm here to help you understand what you're feeling today. It took me a while to understand that statement that emotions are just feedback. I had a coach a couple years ago that said this is, perfect, whole, and complete. Sit with this emotion, kind of peel it apart, figure out why you feel the way you do. Now, this came to me yesterday as I was getting my nails done by a man. And he started to tell me, he's like, Karie, men don't really have people they can confide in about their emotions. And I understand with the, male-female roles as children, we're raised differently, which is unfortunate. And men or little boys are taught to suppress their emotions, where little girls have more permission to act out, so to speak. Well, what I mean by that is, unfortunately, this learned behavior creates men that don't know how to quite articulate how they feel. So this isn't to pick on men. This is actually for everybody, men and women, to really sit with your emotions and let yourself feel through them. Unfortunately, we suppress them a lot of the times. For example, maybe you're really excited about some news you got, and you see and feel yourself go into excitement mode, and you want to tell everybody, and then something shows up in your mind, a little fear or talk. Wait, this might be too good to be true, or it's not happened yet. Maybe I shouldn't tell anyone. I don't want my friend to be intimidated by my news. Should I tell them I just closed a really big client, because then they might get jealous and throw negative vibes my way, and all that stuff. You won't even let yourself feel happiness sometimes. But besides that, let's go deeper. What about those times you feel like just sitting and crying, but instead you suppress it down and try to save it for another day when it's convenient, and then that day never comes because your life gets busy? Unfortunately, what happens is you just kind of suppress those buried emotions. And a lot of the time I talk about emotions buried alive never die. And I work with clients on how to pull that up and out and release it forever, which is beautiful. It's the only way to move forward without consistently sabotaging your life. Now, what if you're angry or upset, or maybe you're thinking, Karie, I'm busy, I'm at work. If I get triggered, I don't have time to focus on how I feel or sit with that. What I want you to do, and yes, sometimes being emotional isn't convenient. Sometimes it can happen in the middle of a work day, or situations where you're trying to just get through the day, go grocery shopping, grab some errands, grab some groceries and get some errands done. Unfortunately, yes, I get that. But give yourself permission to sit with it. Sit with it. Well, no matter what emotion it is, first sit with that feeling and give it a name. Because more than likely it's anger, frustration, self-doubt, fear. Anger is one of the biggest emotions that covers up all the other emotions underneath it. It usually covers up hurt. So if someone's very angry, usually there's something inside of them, a child that's saying, help me, I'm hurting, beneath the anger. So be compassionate with people that show anger. But more importantly is just sit and give it a name. And I know this is a challenge, as my nail guy was saying. It was articulating and giving it a label. It's not as it's not as simple for men to go, I'm feeling, suppressed at work. Women, we can come up with 100 names for how we feel that day, but men, they tend to hold back. They just know it's, something like this, or maybe this feeling was the same as when my ex did this to me, or my mom did this to me, or this person pushed a button and it brought back all the fears of when I felt abandoned as a child. A lot of the times they just know it's an icky feeling and they want to run away from it. They don't really know why. So I want you to sit with the emotion, journal if you wish. I'm a big journal fan. And just kind of give it a name. I'm feeling angry. Why? What showed up for you? Let yourself sit in that emotion and let it release out of your body. If you feel like sobbing, please cry. That's the best way to release emotions. If you're angry, go to the gym, work off that frustration. I like to get Reiki sessions and clear everything, clear my chakras. You need to not hold it inside, because that dis-ease, or which emotions are just energy and motion, which come from your brain, is going to store itself in your body and create a disease or dis-ease later. It's going to create more challenges. It's going to be a buried trigger button. You're going to be like a ticking time bomb. At any minute, someone could come along and push that button, and boom, you blow up because you didn't take the time to stop and deal with it. So I want to give you permission today to just first step, realize that emotions are just feedback. Something showed up that made you feel that way. Why? I mean, we're not robots, we're human beings, so So why do we feel this way? And then take it a level deeper and start asking some questions. What situation caused you to feel that way? Was it the actual situation, or was it something in your past you haven't taken the time to clean up yet or heal? You know, if that's the case, I invite you to get on a call with me. I can help you with the healing process. If it's something that's even deeper than that, release it. Like I said, cry, call a friend, journal about it, write about it. Get this out of you. You've got to release. Most of my clients, I almost always create a blog platform right away with them, because it's such a healing process just to give your voice, emphasis, and you get to feel through things and finally be seen, heard, and feel like you actually are being seen and heard. It is a healing process, not just a marketing strategy. So maybe blogging is good for you to get this out, or just writing in general. Either way, you need the release. You need to let the emotion actually work through you in order to feel whole again. So do me a favor, don't suppress them. Get on a session with me if you need help working through some of this. I do have a 90-day program called Break Down to Break Through, where we heal you from the start. Okay, we go all the way back to birth, age 0, all the way to the present moment, and heal through that entire timeline. So good stuff. It will help your future. It will help you from sabotaging your future, and it will help you understand your emotions a lot better. Not to mention, you will be less triggered. Things that used to bother you in the past don't bother you anymore. It's a beautiful space to be. You're in your power again and in control. You're back in the driver's seat. And that's what I wish for all of you. If this sounds like something for you, I will add a link to the bottom of this video. And I want to give you permission to feel. Okay? Big hugs, big love. Bye.